Hello lovely people, and welcome back to this week's new video. I am doing vlogs again. I didn't do it all of November, which felt very strange, so when I started to do a reading vlog last week, I just had to scrap it because it was really bad. So right now I'm reading 2 books actually, but I'm gonna talk about it and then take this boy out for a walk. It's really supposed to be rainy today, and it was when he came in. He was like drenched, so I'm gonna take advantage of a light drizzle, I think, or the non-raining hour that we have to take him out. If you saw my November wrap-up, I'm still reading Goldfinch. It is embarrassing how long it's taking me to read that book, and it's due at the library soon, so I have to hurry the fuck up. It's almost 1,000 pages and I am still only like 13% of the way done, and I've been reading it for maybe 2 weeks. Oh yeah, last week's reading vlog I would be reading the Goldfinch but not really reading it because I read 3 pages one day. That is all I read, so it really wasn't a good reading week for me, but I had to stop myself from reading my current book so that I could update you before I finished it. I'm like 84% of the way through reading Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me by Mariko Tamaki and Rosemary Valero O'Connell, which is a YA graphic novel. I think I read Mariko Tamaki and a book with her sister Jillian. I'm already on like 275. I only have that much left. It is about a girl named Freddie who has a girlfriend, and it's complicated, and she keeps breaking up with her, and she doesn't really know what to do because she likes Laura Dean, but she is always just getting hurt by her and disappointed by her, and she's not really a good girlfriend. I actually have a lot of books that I need to / want to get to before the end of the year, but what I have out from the library, I should say, is Tessa Dare's The Wallflower Wager. I read a book by Tessa Dare for my new series Smash or Pass, in which I read booktubers' favorite books. Riley Marie loves Tessa Dare, so I wanted to pick up another Tessa Dare book. My battery's dying. I have Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. I have The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Marianne Schaefer and Annie Barrows. Book which I have no idea. Oh, here. But Psych is one of my all-time favorite shows, so I had to pick this up. I don't know why. I've never seen it before. Hopefully I can finish it by today or tomorrow before I get to the library. I'm gonna charge this guy and then head out for Nico's walk. Hello. I have done some reading, but I got a package which Nico is very excited for. He loves paper. He'll try to find and eat all the napkins he can on the walks. Nico, stop. Nico, sit. Good. So I got this package from Zara today. He is desperate to get a sniff of everything. I'll do a try-on portion too, but this first blouse is just a white blouse. It is called the Poplin blouse. I'll link it down below, and I really liked the ruffles that it has on the sleeve here, and this is something that I can wear regularly and also for work, so it's versatile. The second one is actually something that I saw Katie Bellotti on YouTube wear, and she only wrote on that it was from Zara, so I freaking had to search high and low for this thing, but it's the cutest blouse or shirt. Can you stop? And it looks like this. I love the puff sleeves of them. That's my favorite part. I hope it's not too itchy and that it fits. Oh, and the inside is so soft. It has a zipper, I think. And then last thing, I also searched high and low for knee-high boots. I have a thigh-high pair of suede ones from Just Fab, but I really wanted ones that are leather. He's so needy. Okay, I'll give you treats. Okay. And I looked everywhere, and I actually found one on Zara, and it was perfect because I was gonna do some shopping because I was looking at boots from Sam Edelman too, and the ones from Steve Madden were cute, but then if you looked closer and looked at the reviews and the materials that were made out of, just wasn't what I was looking for. These are so cool because it has these lace-up details all the way to the top, but it also has a zipper because who has time to be tying all of these laces, and I hope these fit as well. They kind of remind me of like Victorian shoes. Shoes, especially heels, I like them to make the little clicky sounds because I love that sound so much. And thank you, but also not to you for helping me. It is Wednesday night. I didn't vlog at all yesterday, mainly because I didn't read at all. Somehow the time got away from me, and I did make it to the library, but unfortunately because the Goldfinch was due that day, I had to return it. Other people were waiting for it, so I'm considering buying it as like used on Amazon. I did start Serpent and Dove by Shelby Maheron today, and it is so easy to get through because I am already like 184 pages in. I'm really enjoying it. I'm definitely gonna read it going to bed tonight as well. All I know about it, because it was hyped up a lot, is that it is about witches and witch hunters. So Louise is a witch, and she's like obviously being hunted, doesn't want to be found. Someone in her past, her family member or something's chasing her, but she's kind of a crook, and then somehow she's been put into the situation where she needs to marry a witch hunter who is Reed. They're called chasseurs, and it's a French inspired world, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and it's YA, which might be why I'm getting through it really quickly. It's Thursday. I was eating some lunch while watching Chandler Ainsley's newest video. I didn't read any more last night after I updated you guys, but I packed my bags for tonight to stay over to dog sit again for the dachshund that I usually watch. It's just for one night. I can't pack a big bag because my sister and I are actually going to Refinery 29's 29 Rooms exhibit, and they don't allow for big bags because they don't have coat checks. So I somehow managed to pack everything that I needed in that small regular sized, I guess, Kanken bag. And so I needed to rethink what book I was going to bring because this is pretty gigantic, and I could bring like a small tote bag, which I actually might. In case I don't do that, I decided that the next book that I want to start and also bring is Tessa Dare's The Wallflower Wager. In looking at the synopsis on Goodreads to make sure I had all of the information, this is actually not the first book in the Girl Meets Duke series. It's actually the third book, but hopefully that's okay. From what I heard about Tessa Dare's books, you don't have to read them in order. This book is about Gabriel Duke, who is the neighbor of Lady Penelope Campion, and she is an animal lover. She has all these animals roaming around her house: kittens, a two-legged dog, a foul-mouthed parrot, a goat, an otter, a hedgehog. And I think that Gabriel Duke is trying to sell his home, and he just cannot stand all of these animals next door just being loud or whatever. They strike a deal, like, I will get rid of these animals, but you have to help me give them loving homes because I cannot abandon them. So he's like, okay, how hard is that going to be? I actually need to leave in like 30 minutes to get some film developed before I go meet my friend, but I wanted to start on these two books, but I don't have enough time. But I want to tell you about them because I definitely want to be able to get through them. So this is Jean Luen Yang's Saints. This is the second and last book in the Boxers and Saints duology, which are graphic novels. See, that's the first one. It all connects here. Boxers, at least, was a really interesting book in ancient Chinese history. I think it's sort of a historical fiction. It was about like how the nation was being divided between the Chinese and the Chinese Christians. So this is the second book that I wanted to get to, and this is also a second book. This is the Tea Dragon Festival. The first book was the Tea Dragon Society, and this is by Katie O'Neill. This is a lot thicker than the first one, and I just really loved the artwork of these books, so I'm excited to get to this as well. In the foyer of this home with the dog, and he chose to sleep here, so am I, and I should be reading. As you saw from the little montage, I went to Strand. It was very overwhelming. It wasn't my first time there, but it was definitely the first time that I looked around at in depth. Also, I'm on my phone because I'm too lazy to get my camera, apparently. I also could only find one of the books that I was looking for, so I went to Barnes & Noble again this month. Oh my god, I need to finish my haul. I bought 10 books last week. That was part of the vlog that I didn't finish, and that was just on a whim. I ended up getting 10 books, which was really bad, and I ended up there again buying 2 books. I got The Goldfinch because I actually wanted to finish it. The other book is One Day in December, which I was kind of on the fence about getting, but my sister said she also wanted to read it, and if I was gonna go buy The Goldfinch anyway. So that's what's happening. Oh yeah, I should talk about Tessa Dare's book. I started it. I'm liking it. Immediately, Gabriel Duke and and Penny have an attraction to each other, which is really interesting that it's like immediate. They know of each other, that there are rumors that Gabriel is called the Duke of Ruin, and Penelope is known as a spinster. She's now 6 of 20, so she's 26 and she's not yet married, and her older brother wants her to come back home to live with his family. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. It smells like curry. Oh, it's this. Kind of smelled like curry from far away. I am on page 65. Oh my god. I know why it smells like curry. I spilled sauce on the front. Oh my god. Let's see this. Fuck. This better come off. I should be taking the time to read, but he just cuddled me, so, you know. It's like 7:40 right now, and I'm in my PJs. He's tucked in. I'm like ready to be in bed right now. I just need to like wash my face and floss, brush my teeth and all that stuff, but I am so cozy because with him, he needs to be fed at like 7 a.m. So I have an early morning with him. I definitely need to take a melatonin to get to sleep. I have so much dog hair on me. Oh my god. I am just gonna tuck myself in right now and get a good amount of reading done before I have to go and actually sleep. Finally, it's Friday and I was able to finish the last little bit of the Wallflower Wager by Tessa. I think I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. I definitely liked Say Yes to the Marquess more than this one. Don't get me wrong, the smut was really good, but the story was losing me a little bit. The conflict came really at the end. I was kind of waiting for it to happen. It all kind of seemed too good to be true. What I thought was the conflict like wasn't. It was losing me a little bit. It came through in the end. I don't know if it's like a 3.75. We'll see, but I did enjoy it. I still am going to be looking to read more of Tessa Dare's books, but I finally have a book done for this vlog. Oh my god. After staying late at work yesterday, we're actually early for today, and instead of continuing with Serpent and Dove or the Goldfinch, I decided I'm going to start a new book and hopefully finish by today, which is Saints by Jean Wen Yang. Vlog is just me not finishing books today. Yesterday at work, I was able to finish Boxers, and I definitely liked Boxers more. Maybe because it was longer and there was just a lot of background to what happened, but I was really confused because this girl, I thought she had a bigger role in the first one, but then somehow her life didn't quite end up where I thought it would in this one as compared to the first one, if that makes any sense. I think I'm gonna give this like 3 stars. Next up, I guess I should probably finish a book. I'm just gonna read Serpent and Dove. I feel like the Goldfinch is just gonna take me too long, and if I'm gonna get in more reading pages for possibly the last day of this vlog, I'm gonna get into Serpent and Dove. I'm not quite halfway through it yet, but it's really good. Hello everyone, it's Monday. I'm actually not here to close out the vlog. The goal for today, number 1, my bookish goals are to finish 2 books, and that would be Serpent and Dove. Also is to finish this, The Tea Dragon Festival, which is probably like a good bedtime story. My goal is to clean my room. It's a bit of a mess right now, but like it needs to be done. That needs to be hung up, like that all needs to be put away. It's a Christmas present that came from me early, so I'm not gonna unwrap it yet, but this is like trash. Oh, look at this. I got this at work. Somebody ordered this bottle of sake, and my coworker was like, you should take this home and use it as like a vase, because it's so pretty. It has like gold foiling here, so maybe I'll go to Michael's to get like a fake sunflower or something. This is always a mess, and so is my desk. Like every time I try to clean some stuff off, it always gets dirty somehow. That's like a pile of trash that I removed from here, and then I have to wash the towels today. College friend might be coming over this weekend because she is a flight attendant, so she might be flying in from California depending on what seats open up, so we're not sure yet. But because I am going to be away cat sitting at a family friend's house until like the end of the year, from the day that my mom's college friend is coming, my room will be open, so she is obviously going to be staying in my room, so it needs to be clean. So like I need to make sure all of the obvious parts are clean. Hello. It's obviously Tuesday. I don't know how this happened, but I didn't read at all yesterday. I don't know what's wrong with me. I wasn't gonna attempt the Tea Dragon Festival because by the time I was putting myself into bed, I was like, oh yeah, I'm like kind of tired. I'll read it as soon as I wake up in the morning. Didn't do either of those things. I picked up Serpent and Dove while I was preparing dinner for myself. It was like leftovers. Then by the time I brought my book, the miso soup was heated up. So I was like, oh, okay. and I went back to binge watching Charmed and Friends. But I did get a lot of journaling done, which also means that I got a lot of cleaning done, because a lot of the mess are like the souvenirs and scraps that I include in my journal. So a lot of that is gone, so that I can show you my progress for. This is clean. I cleared up what I could over here. I'm not sure what to do with this, but I always have my glasses cases open so I could take them whenever I want. My bed is made. The shit on my bed is gone, put away. That's just on the floor because it's a Christmas present, so I'm like figuring out a place to compile all of them. Side note, I want to go and leave and do errands today because I have to go to the bank, I have to go to the library to return and pick up. Jenny Han's P.S. I Still Love You movie tie-in edition, aka the one with Lana Contour on the cover, is out, and I really want that. I just bought the To All the Boys movie tie-in edition. I have the Christmas presents coming today, so I don't know if I can leave the house. This area is clean. This is my TBR pile. I'm gonna do a video of that for like my 2020 TBR because those are all the books that I wanted to read and couldn't get into. This is like, this always goes in my purse, so that's not always there. And then my desk is now clean. Oh my god. Those books I'm returning. I have to read that one though. I have to send that out, postcard, and these are all photos that I got developed, but I cleaned out like this area. It doesn't look like it, but that's what I have to show for yesterday. A package did come in the mail. I showed you guys the Zara boots, but sadly because they didn't make sounds and they stunk a little, my mom said that it's like not good leather. I am gonna do an unboxing for the new boots that I got from Sam Edelman. The box on the edges is soggy, so I don't know if I need to get a new box or something if I choose to return these. Starting to rip a little, which is kind of gross. I'm scared. My standards are weird for these type of shoes, and I'm like worried that my feet won't fit into them. I'm definitely wearing the wrong pants for these. I'm just worried that they don't make sounds. I don't want to have to return something again. Oh, and they fit. They don't make the sound that I was hoping for, but it's better than the Zara boots. I'll try to have them linked down below if I end up keeping them. I'm also gonna try them on later. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I'll get a second opinion, and if my mom tells me it's good leather, great. So far I'm really liking how the shoe looks, where it has some sort of emblem on here. I guess it's like the Sam Edelman brand one, and then I'm just noticing that at the tip of the toe you can see the nails that close in the material, which actually looks kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that there, but it looks kind of cool. Only get a second opinion. The height is like really good. Seems comfortable. It's not too high. It's only like 2.5 inches or something. It's obviously a really quick read, but I finished the Tea Dragon Festival and I'm giving it 4 stars, just like I did with the Tea Dragon Society. I really like that this sweet little fantastical world. It's just so wholesome and it's really cute, and I like the idea that dragons can be gender fluid. Like, you take on your human form, but you can always switch from being male to female. This sweet little village in the mountain, just because one girl, Lisa, or one woman, was deaf, the whole village decided to learn for her, and even though the elders have trouble grasping it, they're all still willing to learn to be able to communicate with this one person, and how they all take care of each other, which I thought was really cute. So I was tracking the package on Amazon and it's here, yay! It's so tempting because I know what it is. My boyfriend and I, we just told each other what we wanted, so that's great. I'm pretty sure the other part of the package is supposed to come tomorrow, even though we ordered it to come all together. I was about to sit down and start reading Serpent and Dove, and I realized that Serpent and Dove is freaking due tomorrow. So the library closes at 8 o'clock, so my mom should be coming home within the next hour. So for the next hour and a half, I'm gonna be working on the last 300-ish pages of this book. Fuck, can I do it? Let's fucking hope so, because I have to return this. Holy shit. Okay, so it's currently 7:13. I just finished Serpent and Dove, and I have to leave like right away before the library closes so I can get my other errands done. But I'm giving it 4 stars. I really enjoyed this magical world, but the only reason why I'm docking it is that because I was just a little bit confused still. I am still interested in this world and to see where it goes. I'm hoping it'll be a series. Yeah, it says Serpent and Dove #1. The next one is coming out September of next year, called Blood and Honey. It was all so weird how everything was starting to intertwine. That just made it all the more interesting. Even though this vlog is pretty long and all over the place, it really does help to keep me accountable for reading and also getting back into the groove of vlogging, because I really do enjoy making reading vlogs. I probably enjoy making those videos the most. The first book that I finished is The Wallflower Wager by Tessa, and I'm keeping this at 3.5 stars. I'm gonna go 3.5. And the next book is Saints by Jean Lin Yang, which I also am giving 3 stars. Next, I read The Tea Dragon Festival by Katie O'Neill, which I gave 4 stars. Y'all literally just saw me finish it. And then of course Serpent and Dove, which is also a 4 stars. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you if you have made it this far for keeping up with my mess and my hecticness of trying to get back into reading and vlogging. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.